Some criminal offenses involve a mental state or specific intent element. United States v. Bowling features an attempt to use a mistake of fact defense to prove that a misunderstanding kept the defendant from having the required state of mind. A county prosecutor in Indiana charged James Bowling with strangulation and 3 misdemeanor counts. At his initial appearance, Bowling learned the strangulation charge was a Class D felony with a potential prison sentence of more than a year. The prosecutor gave Bowling a plea offer to dismiss the felony count if Bowling pleaded guilty to the misdemeanors. Around this time, Bowling tried to purchase a firearm. Bowling filled out a federal form asking if he was under indictment or information for a felony or any other crime with a potential sentence of more than a year. Bowling answered no. Bowling used a former address when the form asked for his current address. Bowling certified his answers were correct. 3 months later, Bowling pleaded guilty to a new misdemeanor charge in exchange for the other charges being dismissed. 8 months later, the United States government filed a superseding indictment charging Bowling with 2 counts for his false statements on the firearm form. Bowling moved to keep his charging information and initial hearing transcript from being introduced at trial. After a hearing, the court rejected Bowling's motion. At trial, the government introduced a recording of the initial hearing. The prosecutor testified that the felony charge was pending against Bowling when Bowling filled out the form. Bowling's counsel tried to cross-examine the prosecutor about the plea offer, but the judge sustained the government's objection that the testimony was irrelevant. Bowling's counsel made an offer of proof involving the plea offer, but the jury never heard the testimony. The jury convicted Bowling. Bowling appealed.